podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
BoxRec.com. No matter what nobody say, man. Spirit, can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know, I can't be fucked with, you know.
Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win, or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, your kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, you know, any footage of a fighter. I mean, because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar. I feel like he was straight up and down, no really no special effects.
BoxRec.com.
How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for $300 million, and I made $350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on the app.
BoxRec.com.
I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
Beyonce Productions.
BoxRec.com.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. Spontaneous second show of the day. Hopefully you've subscribed to the YouTube channel and helped us reach our goal of 120,000 as we're here talking some boxing. Manny Pacquiao, the senator, the next president of the Philippines, and the Super WBA champion in recess. Looks like BoxRec knows something we don't know, and it's time that we start believing BoxRec, right? They usually get it right. They have Errol Spence's fight with Manny Pacquiao listed as a 3-belt unification. They definitely have that WBA super title on the line, rightfully so. It's always been my belief, especially since Ugas has not fought since being elevated. So it's like, we elevated you and you ain't bring us no money. I mean, that's just the bottom line, right? Like, for those that don't know, if you're a champion, you're paying sanctioning fees to the sanctioning body, and they're making their cut per fight off of you. But if you're a champion and you're not fighting, they're not making a cut. If you're a champion and you're not as big as Pacquiao, their cut isn't as big as it's supposed to be. So if you're a champion that is replacing Pacquiao's status, you should be bringing in the necessary moolah. And while many of us expected Ugas to get a Spence fight, maybe that's what the WBA expected. And that's why they elevated him, so they could get some of that Spence Ugas money. And now it looks like it's Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence for the unified welterweight world titles. But let me show you what BoxRec has down. And we've been saying this for a while. I think we'll hear an official announcement coming here soon. But the writing's on the wall. I mean, what's fair, it's fair. It's not like it's politics. It's not like it's a conspiracy. The man was stripped of his status for inactivity. He's back with a big fight, and the person that they elevated has not fought yet. Holy shit. So, this is insane. I mean, literally at the time of doing this show, it's not there anymore. Let me see. I think I took a screenshot. That is crazy. They're fast. They are fast. It's no longer on BoxRec like that. Is that crazy or what? Motherfucker. I have a screenshot though. It's in my DMs. Damn. Talk about fast. If we go to BoxRec, it is no longer listed as a 3-belt unification. I mean, that's fucked up. Like, I literally just seen that before I scheduled the show. It was still there. So that's interesting. But I'm gonna find a screenshot because I definitely took a picture, or someone sent me a picture. What in the world? Wow. So now that changes everything. Like I said, BoxRec usually right. If they corrected their mistake, that's a little interesting there. We're going to have to see what happens. I was all but sure that it would have been a 3-belt unification, especially since BoxRec had it listed. And still going through these messages just to find it, because I can still show you guys. It's crazy though. They're moving fast. I hear there's a lot of drama amongst the, internet. Some rumors of possibly Pacquiao not wanting to fight. I don't believe the hype. I don't believe that. I think that's clickbait. I don't believe Pacquiao's pulling out for any sort of weird reasons you see on the internet until I get it from an official source. But that really sucks. They changed it that quick, man. That is strange. That is very strange. It was definitely listed there, and once I find my screenshot, at least I can show it to you guys, and not look completely stupid as the screenshot is no longer, as it's no longer listed there. Let me see. Strange. But it's Manny Pacquiao. I still believe that as champion in recess, I know it's not on BoxRec anymore, Rob. It's crazy. It literally was there 5 minutes ago at the most. But hey, what are you going to do? But I think that it still remains the same. I still believe that Manny Pacquiao, as champion in recess, should be given his status reinstated, especially since there was, I think, hopefully Jerome just sent it to me. Did he? Yes, he did. The man, Jerome. I said Jerome in the house. That's crazy though, man. At least I don't look crazy. Jerome has sent it. He's seen it and screen shared it. Let me see if I can send it to this shit. Boom. And we'll airdrop it. And then we'll upload it here. We'll just go ahead and upload that so that you can see it. There we go. There goes Pacquiao and the 3-belt. Now, I wonder what changed everything. This was literally here at the time of scheduling this show. You know what I mean? Like, they are moving quick. So I don't know. It sounds like it can happen. I guess they know what's going to happen, and the ruling hasn't come in from Gilberto Mendoza and the WBA just yet. But we all see the writing on the wall. It would only be right to give the legend his status, especially if the new current champion hasn't done anything yet. Like he hasn't done anything. You know what I mean? Like, you give him the status and he hasn't defended it. There was no money made. There was no money made. For Ugas though, let's just be real. Come on, we're all guys here, most of us, right? For Ugas, how do you explain this to that beautiful woman of yours? Do you even tell her? Do you just like, fuck it? She'll never know I'm not the super champ anymore. Like, how do you tell her you ain't the champ? Like, how do you explain that they elevated you and now they demoting you? I'm just saying. I don't know. And she thought she's dating the champ. I'm just saying, she thinks she's dating the champ. All right, and you got some explaining to do there, man. Yo, listen, you got to make her happy. Got to keep her happy, yo. So I don't know. Has Ugas posted anything? Let me see. Nah, he ain't post nothing that indicates that he's losing this title. Nah, yeah, but he gotta explain to this woman that he's no longer the champ. You know what I'm saying? Once shit hit the fan, will she even know though, right? Like both belts look the same. Do you even gotta tell her? You gotta explain the politics to her? Come on, man. Like, she like 20 something. Do you really tell her the truth? Or do you keep it on the low and wait for the next big fight? I'm just saying, this relationship goes, right? Like, do you keep it a secret and then she shows up to the fight like, yo, my girlfriend's telling me you're not even the champ no more. Like, what do you do in this position? What do you do if you're Ugas and they snatch your belt to give it to Pacquiao so that him and Errol could get it on? Yeah, you thought the same thing. I know, that's why you come here, because I say this shit niggas think. But they sometimes afraid to say. You know what I'm saying? This is Francis right here, y'all. What up, Praying Mantis? Let me connect him to the show, see if we can get this off. Let's see, he just landed. He probably in Charlotte because he had a layover. Francis, you there? Oh, nah. Oh, wait, let me try this. What about now?
Yo, yo, yo.
I hear you.
Yo.
I hear you. I don't know if they hear you because I feel like it froze all my background music going on the show, and now you're like in the front. But you made it?
Yeah, I'm landed, man. Just tell you that.
All right, man. I'm here rocking out, holding it down for us, champ. Do your thing.
All
right.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard that. Did y'all get to hear it? That would be interesting to know how serious my setup is. True. Nobody. She thinking the same thing at the heavy-handed edition. Where that? Who said heavy-handed edition? Who heavy? There was 1,000 hers. What? There's 1,000 hers, only one him. I don't know. What you mean? I don't know about that 1,000 hers shit. You tripping, man. Did you see like who we talking about? I don't think there's 1,000 of her out there. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's part of the topic. Like, what do you do? Do you tell her the truth? And look, and if she's a real one, like she'll understand it's Pacquiao. It's Pacquiao, right? It's Pacquiao. So if they stripped you to give the belt back to Manny Pacquiao, the legend, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to say? What can you do? What can you say? You understand? But the question still remains, do you explain to her you're no longer the champ? If you're watching on YouTube, you know what I mean. If you're watching on YouTube, you understand what dilemma Ugas is going through. You know? He's looking at himself like, fuck that, coño. I want to fight. Let me defend my belt. You know what I'm saying? Because he done moved up in the world right now. Like, being a champ means a lot, man. Being a champ, you live a champ lifestyle. So, I don't know, man. Shout out to Ugas. Shout out to the WBA. But it's still my belief that this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. Champion in recess. The elevated champion hasn't done anything to truly keep the title. You know, he hasn't scheduled a big fight. There's no sanctioning fee being made from him. You know, this is as simple as, you know, like swiping a wand and putting everything right back the way that it goes. Honestly, that's all it is. It's like, oh, we made a mistake. Pacquiao's back. Whoop, whoop. Snap of the fingers, and everything is right back to the way that it's supposed to be. That's how I'm looking at it. Manny will get his belt back. It would be a fantastic fight in Las Vegas for 3 belts. We'll make history. Boxing fans will be happy. And Ugas will go back to regular champion. And, you know, there's no disrespect to Ugas because he knows he didn't earn the super champion status. So he can't be too frustrated. He knows he was given that status due to formalities and technical difficulties. You know, due to like rules and regulations. You didn't win that belt. So he said, I wish I was Ugas. No, man, I'm just showing you the pressure on Ugas. Showing you the pressure on Ugas. What does he do? How does he react in this situation? You understand? That's just one person in his family that believes he's the champ. How many dozens more? So losing your belt, and do you tell them is all I'm saying, because do they really know? Like, yo, I got hardcore friends that don't know the difference between an interim, a regular, and a super belt. Like, let's just be real. So do you really tell your loved ones the politics of boxing? I don't know, man. Do you put yourself through that? You know, explaining all these weird circumstances that take place, you know? Or do you just, you go about your business. It is what it is. You know why you was elevated. You know why you was demoted, right? So it's simple as that. You still got the same black belt and she don't know. Now, if somebody in her family know about boxing, a little bit of a different story, you know what I'm saying? Somebody tell her the truth, like, wait, his belt is really what this guy's about to go fight for in Las Vegas, you know what I'm saying? So that's different. That's why I said, do you not tell the truth? I don't, look, dilemmas, man. Dilemmas. Yeah, look, he said, I wouldn't say shit, Walter said. I'll tell you that. I mean, you know, I probably wouldn't say shit either. He better not. You know, just show up to the fight and, you know, keep saying you next or something. Yeah, I know BoxRec took it off. Eric, it's crazy. They moving fast, but they moving in silence, man. But we showed a screenshot, so anybody could go to our YouTube live stream and check out the screenshot where it did have it listed as the WBC, WBA, and IBF, which I foresee it coming back. I foresee that coming right on back, and, you know, them doing, you know, Manny Pacquiao justice. I mean, just do him right. Do him right. You took the belt away because he was inactive. The champion you gave the belt to isn't active. So, you know, it's an oxymoron. Give the belt back to the former champ that does have a fight scheduled now. It's scheduled. It's there. We got a super chat from Intrigue in Atlanta that says, Pacquiao got to fight Ugas for the belt, and Jamal James has the regular belt now. Thurman Ugas versus Pac Spence Unification. They not taking the belt. Yeah, I don't agree. I don't agree. I know that the rules are different from the WBC. See, so I'll walk you through it. Devin Haney was in this situation, right? He got the shoulder surgery. They took his belt. They put it on the line for Javier Fortuna and like Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney was like, oh, my shoulder ain't hurt no more. I could defend my shit. Thanks to COVID, everybody was stopped. Nobody scheduled. I'm back. I'm ready. I'm going to defend my belt. So they let him defend his belt, and he does that versus Gamboa. So now everybody else scrambles. They're like, fuck, Devin Haney's back. We don't really want to fight him. All right, we're going to go do something else. But Haney got reinstated. Same shit with Pacquiao, except that it's the WBA, and they don't have that rule. Their rule states that, like, Jamal James, who's the interim, gets to fight, like, I don't know, whoever's the regular for some sort of weird eliminate. Like, man, we ain't doing all that shit. I'm Manny Pacquiao. We not doing all that. You either giving me my belt back or you not making no sanctioning fee on this fight. You know what I'm saying? You want to make a little bit of crumbs with Ugas versus who Intrigue said? Jamal James. That's going to bring in a lot of money, sure. You know, you could do that, or you could just reinstate me and do what's right for the people and for boxing. Because that's what's right. You stripped the man and no one has fought. All you did was take the belt from one person, give it to the other, and both men still haven't moved one box on the board. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, get Manny his belt back, make this fight for something significant. You know? I don't listen to rumors that aren't sourced by Michael Coppinger or Lance Pugmire or like a Steve Kim or somebody. You know, if those dudes saying they hear a rumor, then we believe it. We're not going with rumor spreading on YouTube. Those are false rumors of people that, you know, didn't want Spence to get a unification. So now they're wishing negativity on the fight. That being said, we're going to open up these phone lines. If you guys want to voice your opinion, want to tell me what you think. If you want to call it and tell me your rumor, feel free, Alfonso. Feel free. If you want to call in and voice your opinion, you know the number to call in, 1-425-569-59. What I said no, 1-425-569-5241. That was yeah, what about Ugas? He going to be all right, man. He going to get his regular belt back. Why everybody acting all like taking pity out on Ugas? He didn't win that belt. He ain't fight for that belt. Everybody got all this pity on Ugas. Like, pity for what? You was given that shit. You was given a status because I wasn't here. I'm back. It's me again, as Andre would say. He back. Let him get his belt. You know what I'm saying? He's back. Oh, Ugas, what about Ugas? Nah, don't cry me a river with that Ugas shit. Like, that's Manny's belt. He's back with a fight registered. Let's go. Let's go. It's that simple. You know what I mean? Now, if Manny would have came by after Ugas done defended the Super Championship, then okay. Come on, you done stepped in the man's shoes and did the champion thing, but you ain't do that yet. All you did was receive it in the mail, and I hear the WBA super slow. So I don't even know, did they send him the real one yet?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I'm ready!
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
We going out to the phone lines once again. 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget, you can also add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation from anywhere in the world. Download the Skype app on iPhone or Android Market and join us to talk some boxing.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
We had 118,863 subscribers. We're trying to get it to 120,000, man. My birthday is 6 days away. Y'all was supposed to get us there for my birthday. I guess y'all said fuck me and my Gemini season. But come on, we could do it together. We're going to get it done. We're going to Cincinnati. Brandon, what up?
Hey, whole nother time zone. Jumped up for back with our mind on. Can't play when you here, get your life stole. If you bring it here, then the price grow. Folks jabbing and punching the line long. I drop a pigeon, let 9 go. We slap with the fake glass and white go. This only happens in Ohio.
That's my audio. I'm in a kind of shitty area.
You alright?
Okay, I agree with everything you said, brother. I think he is going to get the belt back. I've been saying that it would be something different if Ugas defended it, but the fact that Ugas hasn't defended it yet and that doesn't even have a fight scheduled yet, I think they give it back to Pacquiao. It makes all the sense in the world. I wouldn't be surprised if the WBA did some crazy shit like have Ram a regular champ and Jamal Jones a regular champ. I mean, they got 10 fucking belts anyway, so I think that's what'll probably happen.
I'm gonna double back to you, like you said, you're in a nasty little area. So we're gonna double back. We're gonna go ahead and go out to Errol Spence himself. See how he feeling.
I'm gonna go ahead and beat up Danny Garcia.
Hey, Daddy, this $1 bill.
You can take out that green jacket because I just took your bill.
It's fly,
you can't even set out an arena. The only reason you don't pay per view because you fight me. So sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. You will not be fighting on pay-per-view one for me.
Yo. What up, Ness? How's it going, man?
All good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm with you for the most part. You know, I feel like they would give Manny Pacquiao his belt back since he, is champion emeritus. I mean, that would be the way would make the most sense. Unless, because I had a thought earlier. Do you think they would possibly save Ugas and maybe try to get him to fight like a Porter or a Keith, and then they're trying to wait out Crawford's contract to set up Crawford with at least a decent pay-per-view number to do before a Spence fight if they sign him to PBC?
Nah.
No?
That's too much ifing. Why would Al save Ugas for Crawford, and that's all the way in October?
Well, not necessarily save him. You have him fight Sean or Keith. You try to set that up. Because I don't know nothing that would excite Sean Porter more than a Bud fight than another world title fight. You know what I mean? Because he got real excited about a fight.
I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe he's fighting Jamal James, and down the line they could do a Crawford if he comes across the street. But I think those are just like chess moves that we won't see come to real life until like months from now. We can't even.
Right.
We wouldn't know if it's true until it happens.
Right. But yeah, either way, I feel like Manny Pacquiao eventually will get his belt back. It would just be the easier thing to do since Ugas hasn't fought yet and defended his belt. So I don't see what would be the big problem of just giving him his regular belt back and just pushing Jamal James to fight Ugas. Right. But either way, I'm excited for the fight. That's going to be my call for today.
All right. Yeah, man. I mean, it's the easier thing to do. Just give him his belt. Nobody has fought. No harm, no foul. He's back. It's real simple, I think. We going out to King Born.
When you see old dirty bastard fall in a position like that, then you know that I'm getting ready to bust your...
Damn, yo. Y'all hear me?
We hear you.
Yo, TBV family, live chat all over the world. Listen, y'all. They took his shit. They just they housed him. They took his Pumas. They took his chain off his neck. They told him, don't cross the line. I'ma snatch your hat away, yo. Fuck it. Put him down South Cash. They took his cookies. You heard? They just dissed him. But I knew it was coming, though, because that fight is too big, man. That fight too big. Yo, the dude didn't fight. His wife, I don't know how his wife look like. His wife probably look good and shit, but she don't care. That's her husband. She gonna roll with him, whatever. You heard? But they just took his Pumas off his feet, man. Old school. Took his polo jacket. Damn. No respect. No respect, Ness. Word is born. No respect. What can he do about that? Nothing. That's Pacquiao, the legend, the Filipino president. Can't do nothing with that shit, man. But, and I'm going to be real with y'all real quick, Ness. I got a scenario here. Give me extra 10 seconds, bro. What if Pacquiao beat Errol, right? They got all the belts. What if he got to fight Bud for undisputed? Would you put Pacquiao compliments over Floyd Mayweather, even though Mayweather beat Pacquiao? Food to grow on, want to think on. I need your answer, because this is the shit that I asked on the back call, Ness. What y'all think? But yes, Ugas got house, yo.
I mean,
house, man.
Listen,
They
man.
took the
You beat Earl and Crawford. It's hard to say you ain't, the best welterweight, hands down. I mean, people always gonna say, yeah, but Floyd beat him, but Pacquiao beats 3. I mean, not 3, because he beat Broner too. Like, nah, man, that'd be too many welterweights of this era that he beat not to get some sort of amazing status for that. We going out to Detroit. Jesus, what up?
What's up, man? I'm all for it. The 3-belt unification. I mean, fuck, it's draft season for the big fish. So if he gets that belt, hey, where's Bud at? In the meantime, I wouldn't mind saying Ugas versus Jamal James. I think that'll be a good fight. Keep them both busy.
Ugas already beat Jamal James. He looking at Al Heyman like, why you giving me Jamal James again? I beat that dude.
I mean, who's he fighting right now anyways? He's shoved anyways. It'll be a stay busy fight. He beat him once, he'll beat him again. Why not?
That's why he got to fight Thurman. Get some name. He'll get name recognition. You fight Thurman, it's a big fight. Jamal James, you beat him already. You took his O already.
Bad. But with Thurman wanting to fight Ugas, I mean, I know, I'm going to try to see Thurman in a border fight.
He don't got no belt. He got to. He want to fight Earl. He need that belt. He take it from Ugas. Maybe we got something.
I feel you on that. But, that's the WBA. They're not they're probably the worst sanctioning body to begin with. I think they had a ranked, I can't remember his name, but it was a boxer that passed away, and he was still ranked on their fucking sanctioning body. So, you know, they better give Pacquiao that belt back, man. It's only the right thing to do. But that's it, man. That's my call. And it's Jesus, man. It's Jesus. Jesus from Detroit, bro.
All right, no Jesus.
But that's it, man. That's my call, man.
All right. He said, don't pronounce my shit in English. Call me Jesus, not Jesus. We got some super chats. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate the love. I believe we last left off on, or need to go to KDDR, right? Intrigued. We went to you. So next up is KDDR7989. Heyman sacrificing his welterweights at feet of Pacquiao. Is he sacrificing his welterweights to Pacquiao, or is he continuously trying to serve up the older Pacquiao to his younger stable? It's up to Broner and Thurman to capitalize on the opportunity. They have not. Errol Spence now gets his chance to capitalize on the torch being passed. I don't think this is anything about sacrificing the welterweights, instead trying to give them legendary status. Rich Mendez says, I think the podcasters should fight each other. I'd pay to see that. I'm with Ring IQ, you, and Punch Drunk. Can Francis fight? Check out his fight on Border Wars. Download the BPE app. Check it out right here on YouTube. He definitely could get in the ring and swim. We got Ken Stone that says, let's see Ugas with Mikey, Danny Porter, or Keith. Yeah, I mean, Keith was my prediction. You give him Keith to build him in case he got to fight Earl. So if he could beat Keith, he's worthy, and he got some commercial clout from being in a fight with Keith. That's my thought. Eric Bowden. Who Bud fighting next? Hashtag blame Bob. Hashtag blame Bob. Bud ain't fighting, man. He waiting his contract out. That's what he should do. Why give him another? I mean, I guess it's a check. You might as well take it, right? I don't know. The dilemma that is the Bud Crawford is crazy, man. We don't know. We just never know with him. KDDR7989 says Heyman. No. Pacquiao upsetting Heyman. Cart took out Thurman and about to take out his young cash cow emoji in Errol Spence Jr. Unless Al money. Oh, okay. So that man, he got money emoji. So unless Al pays money emoji to the judges, all roads lead to Pac versus Bud for Undisputed. Now that is a disgruntled Terrence Crawford fan, as you can see. Somehow he thinks that even if Pacquiao beats Earl, he's gonna go fight Bud. There won't be a rematch. You're tripping, man. Who are ya? We're going to. Let me see, are there any more super chats? All right, we're going to open up these phone lines, go back to the phone lines. We got Jerron, Louisiana. What up? What? You got your service a little choppy right now. You there? All right, we're going to double back to you. You ain't sounding too good. We're going out to Dennis in Tampa.
Look, the fire's coming. Are you ready for the fire? We're firemen. We are firemen.
BoxingVoice.com.
Damn, I like seeing Ugas' wife. Reminds you of how my wife looked 22 years ago, but it's all good. She looks that way to me. Check it out. Thurman got to fight Ugas. That's a no-brainer. But after Spence beats Pacquiao, I bet you he fights Canelo at 160. because Canelo wanting to make legacy at 168, he's going to finish. He's going to do that. All of a sudden, Errol becomes way more attractive to him than Jamal Charlo or Jamel Charlo. I bet you. And Spence being down the way he is with the Charlos, I'm sure they're all going to like look out for each other and accept, because I'm telling you, that makes a legacy fight for both of them. So I think this, that even though Canelo's got a stamp on everything, bro, but I'm thinking about what Errol gonna do after he wins. You don't think he's gonna take a fight with Canelo over a fight with Bud? He's sick of Bud already. He's like, I don't need you, and he probably don't. But it sure would be nice to have all these people fighting for unified champion. Go ahead, Ness. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, I'm sure if the opportunity to fight Canelo is offered, he'll jump at it.
Hell yeah, and I think that all leads, he's just orchestrating everything in boxing, I ain't turning this into a Canelo show, but why would he not do that? Because for every fight we talk about that's going to happen, I start thinking what's going to happen after that. Because I'm a boxing head. All right, as always, man, I appreciate you on what you do. Safe travels to the Praying Mantis and what you guys doing.
All right,
much
brother.
love and respect to everybody out there. Appreciate you.
All right, Dennis, man, thank you for calling in. Appreciate you. I think a good fight has always been Ugas and Crawford, but I don't know that it could be made while Crawford is still in contract, But that would be a good caveat. I would rather 10 times prefer Porter. I think Porter is my test. That's going to let me know everything I need to know. You can't go into a Porter fight and not know whether the dude that fought Porter could fight or not. And that's all I want to know. And with Ugas, it's a different story, man. He might not have a good night. He's not even like this offensive. He's not like I don't know. I mean, Ugas, some would say that he beat Porter. So I guess it's a good caveat. Again, give me my Porter fight. I want my Porter fight. What rep it? Who you repping?
Right there. You got that, the rep it. What I'm repping is this. I think we're underestimating Pacquiao. How many southpaws has Spence fought?
I don't know. Good question. Pacquiao is one.
Well, the last southpaw he fought was a guy named Emmanuel Lartley who injured him, who had him rattled. So there's that, right? Also, in regards to Canelo and Spence, that's probably not going to happen, especially if I foresee Boo Boo making an entrance in the this coming year. Boo Boo or Eubanks. Hey, Ness, you sell on Spreadshirt, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, I just want to tell everybody there's a 15% off discount code on Spreadshirt. I got me some of the fire shirts that you're selling. Pretty dope.
Was that you yesterday? They bought 3? Somebody
today,
bought 3.
Today. Yesterday I was going into an estimate cart, but today I bought some. So there's a 15% discount. There's a 15% discount if you purchase in bulk today. So you're missing a coral. You have like a coral Canelo shirt, right? Like a coral coral color that.
Green, like black and green, I think. Black and green. Well, more black than green. It's like leather. It's like snake skin on the inside the Canelo.
Yeah, that
leathers.
thing is crazy. That thing is crazy. I was like, damn, how in the hell do you even think about this? This shit's insane. So yeah, I got me some of those. So yeah, you got your whole setup is popping, man. So everybody support Nestor, man. He's really doing it. And he's working every day. That's all I gotta say.
Shout out, champ. We do got some nice shirts, man. We just don't promote it, but like there's some funny ideas over there for boxing shirts. It'll be good to be actual fight wearing them and having someone who knows boxing read some of those phrases that we may have there. We go into the next super chat. We last left off at KDDR. We got Donald Banks that says, BoxRec only says 2 belts, not 3. WBC and IBF only. What the fuck? I know. As we did the show, they took it off. Yeah, we definitely shared the screen share showing all 3, but now it is listed as 2. I guess they heard, and I don't know. They're getting it fixed. I don't know. It's strange to me. But again, we still all pretty much are on the same page. We all foresee the champion in recess being reinstated, since the elevated champion never actually fought. He didn't defend that new status.
Let's go!
Smoke with you. Come on.
Info Joe is a beast. Check BoxRec. Undefeated punchlines, better place your bet. The number one call, fought my way up the ranks. Border wars fighter, going hard in the pain. Boxing scene writers call me spectacular.
Yo, what up, Ness?
What up?
Yo, like the caller before me, man. Y'all hit them thumbs up, man. These guys over here, man, doing pound for pound work. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up, join Patreon, man. Let's keep them going. Yeah. Yo, boxing is such a soap opera, man. This is the only sport that motherfucker can get demoted.
For real.
Hey, but it do make the fight more spicy, though, if Pat come in with a belt, though. You know what I'm saying? And Errol get to be unified. Hey, but this is a good chance, I think, Bob. See, you guys ain't never made $1 million, right?
I doubt it, man.
Yeah, it's a good time for Aaron, man, to scoop up you guys and offer him a deal for Crawford, man. I think he'll take $1 million, a little under $1 million. I bet you his last fight, he only made like 2 or 3. So I think if he offer him that, he could seal that deal with you guys to get the fight. Although I'm with you, I do like the Thurman fight, man. That's a good fight. The Thurman to get back active and see where he at, though, and it'd be good for you guys to get the name recognition off Thurman if he was a win. So I'm with you with that. All I got, champs. Keep it coming, man. You got me all through this week, though, bro. Let me tell you that, man. You got me all through this week, man. Been to call in, but you got me through my work days, brother. I appreciate that, man.
Appreciate you, man. Without you, there's no us. Listen, 19 days away, and you're going to hear that lovely voice from Info Joe as an announcer. Get in the ring and swing, you know. It's going down. We got Ken Stone with a super chat. He says, I see Spence moving up after Pac. Lil Charlo will drop a belt for his buddy to pick up at 154 and make his way to 160, 168 and marinate the Canelo fight. I mean that's a decent plan. It sounds like a lot, and then you need Jamel to want to drop a belt, you know. And I can see him wanting to drop the WBO, but you know that's not a belt that is in the Al Heyman, you know, galaxy. So it's not a given that Earl can fight for it. Now, if Earl were to beat Crawford and be the WBO champ, and then Jamel drop his 54-pound WBO, then Earl can, as the WBO champion at 47, ask to fight the WBO at 54. Jamel vacates it, so Earl fights for a vacant. But damn, that's just a lot. And you know, Paco, you just never seen him real cool with Al. So it's just like, why he gonna do all them favors for Al when he could do them favors for Bob or Frank, who really rock out with the WBO? You know what I'm saying? That's a WBO. WBO is a top-ranked Frank belt, man. Usually those are the two promoters that have the champions in that sanctioning body. Just like WBA has become what benefits Al's belt. We're going out to Jaime Nieto, who says, y'all tripping if you think Canelo comes down for Spence. If he wants to fight, he comes up to Canelo. The A side doesn't do B side a favor. No, you're right, but I don't know that he's going to tell Spence, hey, you were 147, come fight me in Dallas in front of 100,000, and you got to move up 3 divisions, because you're talking about 54, 60, 68. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot. But then again, Spence might do it with Canelo being 5'8", 5'6". You know, he's 5'8" on BoxRec, but, you know, people want to act like he's 5'6" in real life. I never noticed. He's just shorter than me, so when I met him, the few times that I met him, I never noticed. that he was like 5'6", you know what I'm saying? I feel like Mario is 5'6", you know what I'm saying? But that being said, maybe Earl does move up in weight, the 3 divisions, because Canelo is so short. You know what I'm saying? Earl's a big dude himself. I think on BoxRec he's listed as 5'9.5". You know, and I met him. He's pretty tall. You know, his height. You know, he's got good posture and shit. So he's always straight up. Let's see. We got Brandon in Houston. What up? He says, "We're the Mario Munguia." Right? That's what he said. He says, "We're the Mario Munguia. You're gonna be the meat I pound tease at, Ness. Mario face on Uncle Sam body pointing at you. Get it on." Meat and a hammer emoji. Yo, Mario be saying some crazy shit. Yeah, man, I don't know. We gonna have to get those shirts, get them shirts out there, man, if that's what you want, man. Let me get to James on Skype. What up?
Yo, what's up, man?
What up? What up?
Hey, man, I think BoxRec, man, just probably got some insider information and just spilled the beans a little too early.
Yeah.
I think that's all it is. I think they just released it too early and probably heard something from the WBA or whatever, said, no, we'll tell you the official day to release it. But other than that, I can almost guarantee that that's going to be happening. You've been speaking it, and I believe that's going to be the case. Other than that, the person I believe probably feels the most sick is probably Jamal James. I think this was the only chance of being the champion, you know, because I don't see that happening in the future for him. But other than that, man, good content, good show. I'm about to go ahead and get back to work. I'll talk to you soon, Ness.
All right, brother. Jamal James, though. Why would he be tight when he lost his shot when he lost to Ugas? So, like, he should be happy he the regular. You know what I'm saying? And just be cool with that. You know? If anything, he should be wanting a shot at Ugas because Ugas took his O. And I think Jamal took that fight on short notice. He was trying to stay busy and make money. And he might have took that one on short notice, I believe. Rod, North Carolina.
Hey, what's going on?
What up?
Not much. I wanted to ask a question. How involved do you think Al Heyman really is in this situation? Because I don't see him as a businessman. He is really doing a bad number on his fighters. I think he seems to give them a fair shake when it comes to business. So do you think it's more of the WBA just saying, hey, this is a huge sanctioning fee?
Yes.
And we need to, okay.
But
so
I
think he had to do percentage-wise.
But I don't put it past Al having a chess move. Like, why wouldn't you want to position your youngest champion to have all the belts?
Probably so, but I don't think he had a whole lot of involvement in this situation.
I mean, if you look at the WBA, they doing what benefits Al, man.
Yeah, I feel you. And if it is, I see Al as a straight-up businessman for his fighters. He may have something really, really good as far as an option for Ugas. So that'll probably be a big story.
Yeah, a big fight, like maybe the Ugas rematch with Porter or the Ugas Thurman fight is what I'm thinking, because Thurman needs a tune-up.
Yeah, just from the outside looking in, I like Al Heyman, and I just think Al Heyman does good by his fighters.
Mm-hmm.
So this seems like a raw deal. This seems like a raw deal for Ugas. So I don't know how much he's involved, number one. And then number two, if he understands the situation, I think Al Heyman will look out for him in the future.
Yes, sir.
That's my call.
Rod, thanks for calling in. Appreciate you. We going out to James Payne, Lethal in Tennessee.
James Payne is my name, partner, how about you? Standing on my property and I'm gonna see about you. If I come out on my porch, I see you chilling in your wheel. Boy, I hope you know somebody, better be waiting on the bitch. James Payne, baby, see me pissing on the post. If we're playing basketball, you might see me in the post.
Yes, I'm on audio sign.
You good?
My TBV stand for the Boxing Boys. WBA stand for the Worst Boxing Association. And we gotta give Pacquiao a new name too. He ain't Pac-Man no more. He the repo man. That's what he doing. He repoing belts and shit when he feel like fighting. And then I've never looked at Ugas's Instagram before in my life until you start screen sharing on Instagram. Homie, whether they take the belt or they, you know what I'm saying, he stay regular. He could be Luigi. He could be player 2. Or you know, he could be player 1 for a few weeks, and then they be like, nah, you Luigi again. You can't be Mario. Brother, the life he look like he living, man, that motherfucker ain't hurting for nothing. He look like the full super champ to me. You know what I'm saying? Ugas got way more style and pizzazz. I want to see him do better, much more than Pacquiao. Pacquiao been winning for a long time. They need to come up with something special for Ugas since they pulled the fuckery. Make my man, you know what I'm saying, appease that man, because that man sacrificing a lot, putting his pride to the side so they can make big fights with Pacquiao and Spence since they don't think Ugas a big fight. Ugas, man, you stay the path, man. You keep winning in life, champ. You got a beautiful life, beautiful children, beautiful girl, man, beautiful lifestyle. You look luxurious, player. Keep doing your damn thing, homie. Giant Payne Lethal out.
All right. And if you're on Blog Talk, don't forget to press the number 1 button so that we know you want to rock out. My Jimbe, New Jersey, what up? My Jimbe, busy? All right. We going out to Atlanta. Intrigue, are you available?
I said this bitch on fire, hotter than a throwaway. I need my money now, no extra day. Your time's up, goons ready, ain't no other way. It ain't no other way, that's all I got. I say what I mean, do what I say. I pray my chopper bullets don't spray. If you cross, you better look both ways.
What up? Yeah, man. I agree and disagree with you, man. I agree with you on the Thurman fighting Ugas point. I've been saying that, when you were saying that too. But I just think it make more sense for Al to have the belt with Ugas and they fight for that belt and the winner get the winner of the Spence and Pacquiao. But on the second point, when I was reading the WBA champion and recess rules, it's basically stating that Pacquiao would have to fight Ugas to get the belt. That's what I was reading when I read the rules on their website.
That's what I'm saying. That the WBC just automatically reinstates you, but WBA makes you fight the regular or the interim. But I believe that they're gonna amend the rules because it's Pacquiao. Like, how you gonna make him fight somebody when Ugas ain't never done nothing?
But I get that, but Ugas can come back and say they come to Ugas like, well, if that's the case, you ain't fighting nobody. But Ugas training camp started today, so obviously he got a fight behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Yeah, but that don't matter to the WBA. We talking about announced and ready to rock and roll, man. Your secret fight don't matter to us.
But it ain't a secret to fight if Al comes to them and say, hey, Ugas got to fight with Thurman.
That's different. That's different, but on paper, Pacquiao, the champion in recess, has a fight, and the champion that they elevated doesn't. So Pacquiao and Sean Gibbons could absolutely petition to be reinstated.
Yeah, they can be petitioned, but like I say, Al's best interest, it's depending on how Al looking at it. Al might say, nah, because it's Pacquiao a PBC fighter. He ain't with PBC no more, right?
Well, remember, there was always he always allegedly had this last fight.
Right. I just think that belt is gonna stay in Ugas' hands, especially if he fighting Thurman. If he ain't fighting Thurman, he's fighting somebody else, Jamal James, something like that, and then I could see that. But he's fighting Thurman. That's the ultimate end game for Al, because after if Spence beat Pacquiao, I don't think they thinking Spence is gonna go into a Crawford fight. I think Al I got Thurman still over here. We never made this fight. Spence don't want to fight Thurman. This is my way of getting Spence to fight Thurman. If Thurman take care of business with Ugas,
we can build this. That's a fucking super fight. Why would you want to?
You just trying to get Thurman to fight, man. Get out of here, man.
I mean, I'm just saying, but check me out. Why would you want to take Thurman off the board at that point? You could put him back on the board by keeping him with the belt.
Thurman Porter next, man. That's a big fight for Thurman and a big fight for Porter. You ain't taking him off the board. If you don't give him Ugas, you ain't taking him off the board. That don't mean taking him off the board.
Well, when I mean board is Spence. That's the ultimate end game. You don't want to see Spence.
He gotta earn it. He gotta earn it. He gotta earn it.
I hear you, Ness, but Spence and Thurman is the biggest fight left at PBC. It's bigger than a Spence and Porter. It's bigger than a Thurman Porter. Why would you want to?
It ain't bigger than Errol versus Pacquiao, man. I got to get to some other callers, champ. I got to. You know you got a boomerang, though, so we'll be back. We got in Chicago, looking like we got Rick in Austin. What up?
I'm in San Antonio now. But yeah, man, yeah. But a lot of people, man, they can't be writing up Pacquiao. I like the fight. I like the fact that Errol's getting that opportunity. So keep in mind, his last three opponents, Errol's, they went the distance. So I rate Pacquiao higher than the last three. So to me, I think it's going to be a good fight. It's going to open up a lot of doors for the other fighters too. Ugas, man, I like Ugas. He's going to have plenty of opportunities after this fight, depending on the winner as well. We still got Virgil Ortiz in the mix. You got Taylor's talking about moving up to fight Crawford. So there's going to be a lot of things happening in the next year. So I'm looking forward to a good fight.
Agree, brother. All right, man. Thank you for calling in.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right. So check out these quotes because the president of Pacquiao Promotions, Sean Gibbons, they think the time is right now for Errol. They think that, he's not the same. And I quote, I don't think Errol Spence is what he was before the car wreck. I really don't. He was pretty easy to figure out at that time. The senator just has to get inside of the long jab because Errol likes to control the distance. And if he can do that, then he is going to have a lot of success. The senator has very fast, deceiving feet. And that is what people don't realize and what Keith Thurman didn't realize. The feet move fast and get in position and boom, said Gibbons. So they don't think Errol is the same. And look, you got to think about it. Maybe he's not lying. Maybe this is the reason they're taking the fight now. They watched Errol face Sean. They watched Errol face Mikey. They didn't jump on it. They seen him get in a car accident. They didn't want to be the first one. They watched him fight Danny. They ready. It is what it is, man. We going out to Josh in North Carolina. What up?
What up, Ness? What up, TV? Hey, man. Another show, man. Appreciate it, man. Love it. Hey, I want to put it like this, bro. Al Heyman, that man, he paid money to Peter Quillen to step aside, but I forgot who it was.
Corba.
But so why would you think? Who was he? Corba, yeah. So what makes you think he won't pay for you guys? Throw him some dollars because a 3-belt unification in Vegas for Spence and Pacquiao is nothing but money. It's nothing but money, first of all. And then second of all, Spence is going to win this fight. Next fight, he's going to fight Bud. If he beats Bud, maybe a tune-up after that, and then it's the money fight of all money fights, him and Canelo. Watch, that's how they going to move him. I'm telling you, I see what Errol Spence is doing. I can respect the move. I just want this Crawford fight to hurry up and come. But this is how I'm seeing it moving. So, Al Heyman is going to make sure Pacquiao get this belt. One last fight for Pacquiao because ain't he supposed to be president of the Philippines? So, yeah, he's like, fuck it, I'm going to go for the money fight right now. Hey, that's all I got to say. I'm out, TVV.
All right. Thank you for calling in. We're going out to Houston.
I'ma make a meal out of Holyfield and Foreman. Foreman, you want me to go to jail? You a homicide. Foreman, keep fighting instead of taking races. Bar to the security guard. You fight me, I'm gonna kill you. I want you. Bad, baby.
What up, Ness? What up? What's going on?
What up, Brandon?
So my thing is, so we know Al Hammond is involved in both of these, and all three of these fighters, careers. Manny Pacquiao, to a certain degree, because he worked with him before, Spence and Ugas. Now, how quickly do you think this decision for the WBA will have to come down? Because you talking about Ugas, camp started today. What if Ugas is getting ready for a fight, a short notice fight in 6 weeks? And he fight before August 14th. Then what? You know what I'm saying? That's my scenario. Then what do they do? You think they're gonna make the decision to say, "Oh, we're gonna strip him of the title and give it to them soon"? Because if they don't do it, what if Ugas jump in and have a fight and defend it before they can do that? Then what? That's my call.
I mean, look, if Ugas slide in a fight, if he submits the paperwork to the WBO, Ugas is managed by Louis DeCuba, so he's not about to get dick. He's not about to get played with. He's not about to get jerked. Louis DeCubas is a right-hand man to Al. Y'all can forget Ugas getting played. Best believe that's not what's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Even if he's no longer the super champ, he will not be played. He with Louis DeCubas, he will be taken care of, man. And I think that was Brandon that brought it up, or somebody brought it up about when Peter Quillen was supposed to face Matt Korobov, and his father, or excuse me, I don't want to say his father, but definitely his someone, maybe grandfather, somebody very close to him passed away. And Al was like, yo, man, fuck that fight. You know what I mean? You just had a baby and you just had a death. Go do you. And then Peter I mean, that might have messed up Peter too, man, because he came back. He wasn't really the same. But, some say that was the Jacobs fight as well. So, but, yeah, man, Al takes care of his, man. You got that one case where Andre Durrell had issues with Al, and then he left Al, and then he came right back. And I didn't even think Al was gonna take him back, because he left Al, tried to do his own Durrell promotion. That shit was a little bit funny, and it never worked out. And then he ended up coming back. Anthony never left, the brother. So I don't know, man. Normally no one has anything bad to say. I mean, the worst thing that could be said is that you don't get enough fights, right? That you don't get enough fights. But, you could tell sometimes they choose to move certain people. Like, remember that kid that they was moving real fast? He was like a 17-year-old or something. They signed him out of school, and then, boop, he got upset by, maybe Clay Callard upset him. I don't know. Somebody upset his ass on NBC. And look, we never heard of him again. You know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes they pass you the ball, man. Is you a running back? You know what I'm saying? Is you gonna take that shit and score touchdown after touchdown? Can they count on you? And what we noticing, that they know they could count on Tank and Earl, man. They know they could count on Tank and Earl, and to an extent Wilder. They know those three names are surefire numbers. Tickets, butts and seats, pay-per-views in the positive. Like, yo, Earl's special right now. If he could win this fight, he's the first person that I know. I mean, look, where's David Maldonado when you need him? Where all you history buffs at? Everybody that's older than me, man. Where my 50 and over crew at? Like, tell me whoever been on pay-per-view 4 straight times without losing. This has never been done. It's never been done. Not even the little golden boy Oscar. Like, dudes took breaks. And I seen an interview today where Ellerby was saying that, like, man, we not worried about what people saying about Tank. They said Leo was too small. Now we fighting Barrios. They saying Barrios too big. All we know is Tank on pay-per-view, and we ain't looking back. He gonna be the biggest star in boxing, and he ain't coming off pay-per-view. And if that's true, that's crazy. They invested. And they at least smart. They're going back to Atlanta. They're not testing no new market. They staying right with it where they selling hella tickets at, where they putting movies on at, you know? So Errol special, man. This is 4 straight. I can't think of another person. That has been on pay-per-view 4 straight times, like since their inception of pay-per-view, right? Like when Mayweather fought Gotti, that was his first pay-per-view. You could go to the BoxRec and see what happened next. You know what I'm saying? Canelo, right? I believe his first pay-per-view was Floyd. His first main event pay-per-view. Because he was on Floyd co-main events until Shane Mosley. He was doing split site main events. He started getting smart. Man, fuck that. I'm not going to be on your main event unless you fighting me. So you started to do split site. He started to make his own ticket sales. But then he lost to Floyd. And yeah, he went on pay-per-view after that, but you got that loss. Like, no one's ever been given the pay-per-view torch and not failed. And even those that haven't failed, they took a fight off. They never went pay-per-view, 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 pay-per-view. I'm a pay-per-view star. Nobody ever did that. Let me see. Somebody send me a message. Let's see today. Are they saying someone did that? That's why I say Canelo is next. Yeah, I'm telling you. And this is going to help the numbers. This one right here is the nail in the coffin for the haters. Like, oh, his numbers treading down. We all know they're going back up. And yeah, the new rhetoric will be, oh, they was going down. The only reason they went up was because of Pacquiao. But that won't even matter as long as he beats Pacquiao. As long as he wins, it don't even matter that the numbers went back up allegedly because of Pacquiao. KDDR7989 comes back with another super chat. He says, people going to be hella mad when Manny Pacquiao beats Errol Spence Jr. Laughing out loud emoji. Spoken like a true Crawford fan. I see you. I'm not picking Manny to beat Earl, even though I have reason because Manny beat Thurman and I thought Thurman would beat Manny. And Manny is now 2 years out the ring and a little bit older. I think Earl, for those reasons, I think it's a wrap. You know, maybe if Manny would have rolled this Earl fight right after the Thurman fight, had that momentum, I would have believed it, but I don't believe it coming off a 2-year layoff. Now, he being Manny Pacquiao, believes that this was better for him. He says because he's been rocking and rolling for so long, taking time off was good for his body. Do you believe that is the question? I mean, that makes sense. You know, there are worlds and realms where that does make sense. You know, he has been through some shit, so some time off, you know, it sounds like it can make sense, but in boxing, you need timing, you know, and you lose timing by being out of the ring. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. We shall see. Because the fight's going to happen pretty soon here, you know, so. What is it? August? What we got? What was that date? I think it's like August 26, I think. Damn, we got so many fights coming. That's a good thing. But we got K boxing in D.C., Washington, D.C. What up?
What's up, fellas?
How are you?
Outstanding. Thanks for taking my call again, bro. Hey, bro, I'm gonna call this like I see it right now. I'm gonna say it in a plain sentence right now. Watch the vicious uppercut that Earl is going to end Pacquiao's career with. If you thought he shut up the boxing doubters with Mikey, wait till you get a load of this. This is going to be Earl's shining moment. This is going to be Earl's opportunity to make the biggest statement that he's made in his career since Kell Brooks' destruction, flat out. Remember, you heard it here first, man.
All right. Okay, man. Thank you for calling in. Appreciate you, brother. Mike Henry says, fight might be off of Pac doesn't take Olympic drug testing. What do you think, TBV? Where'd you hear that? Before I even answer that. What's your source? Fight might be off. Who you listening to? Because none of my favorite websites say that. So please teach us. We need a link in order to answer you. I need a source. James, who's working, shout out to James. He says, so Al is taking care of Gary? Sure. I don't see Gary out here begging for a fight. I really don't. You know. He had a little bit of back and forth with Bill and them, but that wasn't begging. That was making an opportunity that was big. The Crawford opportunity and the Haney opportunity was big opportunities, but we all know Gary fights once a year, and he ain't mad about that. He ain't mad about that. Now, I could be wrong, but I mean, I'm sure we've interviewed him on here enough, and he's never expressed that. He just wants certain fighters, and he feels like if he can't get them, he ain't fighting nobody else. That's totally on him. Totally on him. You know, he's got a weird game plan. See, if I want Leo and I can't get Leo, I'm going to get someone else that the people know that'll force Leo's hand, man. Like, you know. It's like Andre. If he gets this fight with Chris Eubank, he's on the radar now, man. This is what he needed, is this fight with Eubank, man. If you haven't caught that episode, you can check it out here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. It's on patreon.com/The Boxing Voice with no ads whatsoever. Every single episode I do is always on Patreon with no ads. If you sign up to the $15 level, you'll be able to receive that MP3. You download it, you take it with you, you do whatever you want. No ads. Support your favorite show, man. I'm out here working. I'm trying to do 3 a day now. Yeah, I'm turning it up. I love my studio, man. Francis is gone. He went to Milwaukee or whatever it's called over there. If you're on Blog Talk, don't forget to press the 1 button at least 1 time so that I know that you're rocking out. But yeah, man. Let me see what we got here. I think that's it on the super chats, right? And that might be. Oh, I got Intrigue on the Boomerang. Intrigue, what up?
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else. But have you ever had to do who's the dude that's in charge of the WBA? What's his name?
Gilberto Mendoza.
Oh, Mendoza. Oh, you never have you ever interviewed him?
Nah, man, he know he don't want this smoke. Everybody listen to this show. Listen, and I literally have talked to him, asking him and Paco. They avoided me. But shout out to Brandon. Brandon, not in Cincinnati, but I think in Houston. Maybe it's Brandon in Houston, or is it totally another Brandon that listens to the show? He just set up for June 1st. I think we got an interview with David Peoples, the IBF president.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. What's up. Yeah. Nah, that's what I was gonna say, man. Let's try to get old boy on here. See if he'll come on the show.
Who, Gilberto?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna keep trying, but that dude escapes us just like Paco. I ain't fronting.
Well, that's what's up, man.
I actually seen both of them in Vegas, and I told them like, yo, this is me. I showed them like the Instagram messages, like I keep reaching out, the WhatsApp messages, because I got their numbers. Yeah, they know I'm coming with the smoke, man. They both do bullshit. So they ain't trying to hear what we got to say. One only fucks with Frank Warren and Bob, and the other, they just a disgrace, man. So that's why he probably don't want to come on, man. How many clips have people sent them where I'm like, WBA sucks balls? You know what I'm saying? We got Albany. What's going on, Antonio?
Yo, what's up, man?
What up?
Hold on, bro. Yo, let me tell you something, man. I fucking love Crawford, man. I'm a fucking fan of Crawford, man, and I just wish he fights the winner. But if fucking Spence beats Pacquiao, it's over for Crawford, bro. Spence is gonna make he can make all the shots, bro. Like, It is, man. Fucking Crawford, man. I just hope Pacquiao. I got Pacquiao knocking out Spence Jr. But if Spence wins, man, it's over for Crawford, man. He's got to be the B side, regardless, no matter what. That's about it, man. Shout out to the Boxing Voice.
All right, brother. Thank you for calling in. Let me see who just jumped on the line. Oh, is this? No, it's not. No, it's not. That's my dyslexia about to say we got a new number. This is actually Bruce in Chicago. What up?
What up? What up? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Last time I called, it was couldn't hear. There was a lot of static and shit the other day. But man, this right here is a tough fight for both men. I hope Errol has got something to counteract that speed of Manny. I hope Errol win, because if Manny win, we'll never see Manny fight Crawford. But we need Errol to win, because at least there's a chance that fight could happen. But Manny avoided Crawford for 6 years. He don't want no smoke with that. And I told you what was up, by the way, man. I told you my boy was going to beat your boy, man.
What boy?
I just knew what it was already.
Oh, you said Kenneth Sims. Yo, word is born. I was thinking of you watching that fight. Like, who the fuck told me that, man? That was you, Bruce. Damn, yo. I ain't think that was gonna happen, bruh. Like, but I knew Kenneth was good, man. I knew he was good. Somebody else had put me on, man. But damn, I ain't, yo, crazy. Hey, I'm such a I wanted to get the manager on, because the manager talks hella smack, man. Do y'all follow him? You know the manager? Nah, no.
Who's manager?
The Dominican kids.
Nah, I don't know his manager.
Okay.
Nah, but I've been watching Kenny for years.
That's a great win for him, man. That's a great win.
They put him on.
That put him on. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yeah. Boxing is crazy, man. Oh.
Yeah, hey, look, I won $750 off that fight.
What?
Yeah, I bet.
Damn, that's crazy.
$75. I bet $75 and won $750. Shit was crazy. But wow. I knew King was gonna win. I should have bet some more. But I'm like, dude could punch, so I don't know.
Word.
Yeah.
Well, but, Bruce, man.
Go
ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother. I was gonna say that's my call, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right, man. Take it easy. Good pick. $750, motherfucker. That's some money right there on a bet. Ow. Nice. Yo, man, we up out of here. I think we got everybody in. We got all the super chats. Next GTO. Catch us on the next one. Might be back, man. You better subscribe. Might be back with some more. Depends what's out there. Oh, Mr. PBC. What up, champ?
Mr. PBC, baby.
BoxingVoice.com. I'm the finest. Canelo talking about he believes he can win. Go to my kitchen. Get the sharpest knife and cut the bullshit up. I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great.
Mr. PBC, baby.
Every time, man. Yo. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I can't wait for this fight, man. Real talk. I think this is going to elevate Errol Spence to a household name, casino name, cornerstone name, all across where people usually watch boxing, especially Manny Pacquiao. But I still think even if he does beat Manny Pacquiao, or Bud versus Josh Taylor would definitely elevate Bud into the position he needs to be to obviously make the big bucks with Errol. But who knows? This might be a rematch clause in here. Who knows? Hopefully it doesn't end up like Tim Bradley, but I definitely want to see this fight. And I have Errol Spence winning decision. I don't see a knockout. I just see him controlling him with the jab, keeping him at bay, making sure he doesn't have spurts, and also making sure he doesn't have 2 syringes. He maybe 1.5 would be cool, but 2 would be, it's overdoing it. That's my call.
All righty then. Jerron, let me try you again, champ. How's that service?
It sound better now?
Yes, sir. How you doing, brother?
All right. I really think that, like I said, they should give the belt back to Manny Pacquiao, but I still like to see Ugas fight Spence, Thurman, Porter, Broner, just to get the name up. And people, like I like Terrence Crawford. And at this point, with this fight going on, he needs to show up at this fight. And I don't mean in the nosebleed like last time, ringside. No matter who wins, he got to cause the scene because it's his fight to try to bait to get the winner and undisputed. That way he finally gets a fight since clearly the promoter's not trying to do nothing. Maybe he got to make something happen. That's my goal.
All right, brother. Thank you once again. Looks like we got that, everybody. Let me just refresh it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Future, present, past is going to help with the visibility of the show. I want to confirm it's Daryl Peoples, the president of the IBF. We will have him on the show June 1st. Shout out to Brandon in Houston. I'm trying to get Brandon to come on over and just join the crew, help us schedule these interviews, man. And get this shit popping. He actually helped us get Paul Andre. So it's like, you're already batting 100 for 100. You might as well keep it moving. But that's GT Go, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next one. Peace.